Are you hearing any noise in my background?
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Tea Time with Miss Liz. It's afternoon tea, and today in the studio I'm joined with another beautiful and amazing ambassador from Global Peace Challenge 2020. I'm going to put all of that into the comments after the tea time, but I want to put a little bit out there before I even start this tea time. A lot of people are asking me what Miss Liz's tea time is all about. Tea Time platform is to share your story. It's not about Miss Liz, it's about you. So it's your time to shine. It's your time to get your story out there. So today I have an incredible woman who has a voice of hope, a voice of change, and a voice of wisdom that I truly cannot wait to hear her story. So she's a woman with a voice who's making a difference. She will be sharing all the things she's doing in her country and how she became a global peace ambassador for not one, but two countries. Caroline Aganyo, a Ugandan married in South Sudan to Ochan David with two sons, Jonathan and Christian. Former digital marketer at Africa 118 in Kampala, Uganda. Former marketing manager at Elite Suites Hotel in Kampala, Uganda. Former marketing consultant at Quest Energy in Kampala, Uganda, and currently working at Marx Printing and Construction Company as a marketing manager in South Sudan. Currently a peace ambassador for South Sudan, Uganda. She also a businesswoman dealing in agro business, and she also has a share in local company in Juba, uh, Cab General Trading
Kaph.
Company. Cab.
Yes, kaph.
She feels good helping women and children, and at Cab's team, she's currently helping families living in camps within Juba with food items and clothing during this coronavirus pandemic. She's also planning to register an organization that will support children's education and women empowerment. Living in South Sudan, Leaving in South Sudan has made her realize that it's good to appreciate what you have because there are people who have totally nothing. Sometimes she takes her time and just has discussions with street kids and listens to them, encourage them to stop taking drugs because some of them are as young as 7 years old. This is giving her a zeal to do more. So, Caroline, thank you and welcome to the studio with me today for tea. So, share away, girl, how you became this incredible, strong woman.
Yeah. First of all, um, thank you for hosting me in your program. Yeah. A little about me. I'm from a family of eight, and I'm the youngest. I was born in 1989. I didn't see my own father as a child because I was born when he had already passed on. Then my mother passed on when I was 10. So we lived as children at home. For around 5 years, we're living just alone as children at home. And then our uncles came and they took parts of my elder sister. Then later on, they came and took me. And then another auntie took my other young sister, who later on also passed on around 2016. Yeah, but from then, I have lived a life of guidance from other people, like let's say relatives and family friends. I never lived a life of like direct guidance from my real parents. And I didn't study up to a very high level. I studied up to secondary school, that is according to Ugandan education level, it's senior four. So that was when I got married. After my senior four, I got married because I was trying to work here and there and things were not working out really good for me. I met up this young man who is now my husband, that's Ochan David. Yeah, we had our first child, and then since we're both young, actually by then he was 24. We're both young, and we decided to both go back to school. He did his diploma. I started from certificate and also did a diploma. and we both graduated with diploma. My husband by then was working with SPLM, that is the current party in power, the political party in power. He was working in the head offices of the SPLM political party. Yeah. But when things went a bit tough, generally for the government of South Sudan, how we got a little bit hardship on finance, and then little by little we moved on. But then we settled up in 2017. He got a new job with the Islamic Relief, it's one of the UN organizations, as a journalist. And since then, I've been following what he does. Like when he goes out there to the fields, he comes back with very touching photos. Yeah, that for me, I saw when I was growing up, I saw like my life was hard. But the photos he comes back with, I feel I'm far better off because if you see like if you see a woman carrying a child with no clothing, very malnourished child, when I was in Kampala, I just used to see this in textbooks in South Sudan, and with these photos, he makes journals out of these photos. That's with me, and sometimes I can't help but cry because what it depicts is really touching. Yeah, he even went as far as adopting some two children who were both their parents died, and one was having a mental problem. So the younger ones are the ones with me. So right now he's taking care of those. Then I was like, okay, fine, we can both give a hand in this. And then yeah, now about the company, kaph. I made up a friend who also like doing business, and we shared ideas. He had already registered this company. Then he asked if we could join hands and I buy up some percentage from the business. So that is how we started. And right now with kaph, what we're doing is we're doing general supply. For example, we've been supplying the mask for the COVID-19 test that is going on. We bid and then we get we win contracts, and that is how we're working with kaph. And then I also talked a little about how I go and meet these 15 street children and talk to them. When I here in Juba, there was a day as I was coming out of my workplace, there were these two young boys. I just thought maybe they come from their homes and sit there, but one time I just decided to have a discussion with them. I'm like, why are you always here? Then, they told me we have no home and we were here because we were brought as soldiers. We picked from our village, child soldiers. Actually, this boy was around, there was 11 and another one was around 13. So he told me they were brought as soldiers, they were given some small money, and then they were brought to Juba, put in a plane and brought to Juba, and then there was a bit some kind of complaint from the community, so they were brought and just left in Juba in the streets. They were told that you can survive here, you can get food, and your life will be better. But now these are kids who have turned into, drug addicts. Yeah. So for these ones, what I did was just I asked them. There's a nearby restaurant there. I told them like every day, if you're hungry, come and have your lunch here. I paid off for their lunch, and every day they go, they take their lunch there. Then again, another day, another one. Actually, this one is my son's age mate. Yeah,
Wow.
he was sniffing in a bottle, and one of my workmates termed this little boy as in this. Okay, they were a team of boys, but this was the youngest one. He termed them like puppies. In Africa here, puppies are not really, people don't mind about them a lot. They feed in the in the dustbin, yeah, and when they're born, they all get stuck on the mother, breastfeeding all the time. So this, we term them like that because they're ever stuck on this bottle, sniffing them. That I talked to these boys. Yeah, that was the first time because my colleague was like, if you try talking to them, they either grab your bag or maybe they have some hidden knife, they'll stab you. I was like, no, I love to talk to them because this one is just like my own son.
Yep.
I talked to them and then they accepted to drop away those bottles. Yeah, I did the same. We went, bought some food and gave it to them. So now that is where my inspiration came from. I thought to myself, like, if I keep doing this every day, anytime I'm free, yeah, it would make a change. And at least maybe someday they would remember that somebody talked to us, and though I can't give them much, they would remember that somebody talked to us, and whatever she said to us changed my life. And with that, I will keep talking to them because there are really many. I'll keep talking to them and for at least as much as I can and give them what I can. And then right now, being a wife in Juba, not my country, it's a challenge too because we have different cultures, different beliefs, and yeah, I'm from a
So is
different
there
tribe.
that?
My husband is from a different. Yes,
So Caroline, is there
say
that
some.
much of a difference from the different countries?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Is there that much difference between the two different countries, or?
This there's very much. Uganda is, how can I say? Uganda is way ahead. South Sudan is still has a long way to go.
Okay.
Yeah, I can just term it like that. But personally, I grew up in a village, but Juba itself, I love Juba. And this is the home of my children. And that is why I'm
Cuba's
going to
my
be
place to
fighting to make it a better place for my kids.
go.
And secondly, people have been spreading rumors that Juba is not yet safe, but it is safe. It's just that uh, we people in South Sudan are still coping up with the
Are you there, Caroline? I think she may be frozen. So Caroline is sharing a little bit on South Sudan and Uganda. She is the Peace Ambassador for Global Peace Challenge 2020 for the two countries. If you don't know anything about the Global Peace Challenge, please check out their website and their Facebook page. They are doing incredible things. They are still looking for ambassadors from South America. So if you know anybody that would like to step up and be an ambassador, please reach out and send your application in through the website. I'm hoping she can get unfrozen. Um, I think she's going to try to come back in. Don't forget, we are working with different countries, so the internet will lag and will be delayed in some countries. Um, I'm sure she'll get back in. Her internet is pretty clear compared to other countries. So we'll just give her a few seconds. So if anybody has any questions on Caroline, please leave them in the comments in the studio and in the watch party, and I will get them to her. Again, tea time is not a time for Miss Liz. It is a tea time for you to shine and have your story shared. I am only the host that holds the pot. You guys are the teacups, and your stories all matter. So please reach out, and I will get you set up for tea time. I'm really working hard on getting awareness for mental health and abuse and grief. So, three things that I have suffered with in my life and have overcome. So, if anybody out there would like to have your story heard on Tea Time, please reach out. Send me an inbox, and hopefully we'll get Caroline back in the studio. She might have lost her connection. Um, and if you have any questions at all about what Tea Time is about or want to know more about it, just reach out, send me an inbox, and I will talk to you and we'll get you on Tea Time. And I'm going to try and see if she can get back into the studio. And there is not one tea time with Miss Liz that does not have technical problems. So that is something I am used to and I am getting adjusted with. So I may be moving over to a different platform to do these tea times, as StreamYard seems to be bouncing all over. So if you see me on a different platform, it's still Miss Liz's tea time. It will just be a different stream. So. And if anybody would like to know anything about Uganda or South Sudan, put them in the questions and I'll get them out to Caroline. I believe she's trying to get back in. I just sent her a message, so. Let's see if we can get this going. And to everyone who does watch Tea Time, thank you. I really appreciate all the love and support that you've all given me over the couple of months that Tea Time has been running. Hopefully with this pandemic, I'll be able to host a tea party soon. We're just waiting for things to lift up over here in Canada so we can get a good old tea party going for a certain service. And and we're going to see if she can get back in. If not, we might have to reschedule this tea time. Let me see. Can she get back in? I'm going to give her another 2 minutes. If she can't get back in, I'm going to reschedule this tea time. Okay, I'm gonna see. This is that. Let me see. Okay, we may have to reschedule. Okay, I'm gonna hold off because I don't want to close the tea time too soon in case it's just internet connection. Okay. Good old technology, I swear. Me and it's gonna have its fight yet. Okay. Okay. I'm not sure if she can get back in. Okay, I'm going to end it, and we're going to see what we can do. So I will be back. I'm going to figure out a few things, and we might reschedule for tea time a little later or for another day. So thank you all for joining me today for tea time, and hopefully we'll be back shortly.